Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 20 of Making Meaning. I have two recidivists here with me today talking about their new show. And, geez, we got a lot to talk about. So I will just start getting to my job and playing some songs for you. This first song is a song called Can't Help But Think. All of the songs today are coming from this album, Big Dumb Heart. And I have something kind of interesting. I put one song on Spotify from this album. You'll hear it tonight. And I've never sold it outside of the Sip and Dip. And I've sold out of 1,000 copies as of this last weekend. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it next. Give it to the people. I now know how to make vinyl, so that's exciting. But yeah, there's just a lot going on, and I'm excited about all of it. Ooh, we want to see where we can hear people's comments if they're going to comment. Yes. Let me get that out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. Let me play you a song. It's a good song. It's a 1 and a 2 and a here. You know what to do. Here we go. Can't help but think. Thought it was gone. It's back again. Thought it was weakness, but it's strength, my friend. Well, I can't help but think of those things you said to me. Well, I can't help but think of the ways we can't be free. I was hoping the road would stem the call. Was hoping that Johnny would be born for all. Well, I can't help but think of the way you smiled at me. Well, I can't help but think of the ways we can't be free. Oh, oh, oh. Got it all straight in your head. That someone's pain is over when you're dead. Well, I can't help but think of the different ways to see. Well, I can't help but think, well, the difference between you and me. Oh, oh, oh. Build a home, walls and all. Build a life, watch it fall. Well, I can't help but think of that joke about making a plan. Well, I can't help but think that God is just a stubborn man. Oh, oh, oh. Song ever, I can't believe it. I like to do that at the Sip when nobody applauds. Oh, best song ever, I can't believe I heard that live. He's so good. He's talented. He's not you too. Okay. Yeah, it's exciting. Yes, let me show one of our sponsors, O'Boyle Steelworks. I hope you're out there supporting my man. He is making some cool stuff. An artisan, an artist, my friend. Bob O'Boyle with O'Boyle Steelworks.
Strength, story, steel.
That's O'Boyle Steelworks.
Every knife we forge is one of a kind, built to last. Built for you. From custom blades to hand-etched detail.
Each piece carries history in its steel.
Whether for daily use or as a showpiece for generations, we craft it by hand right here in Montana. Find O'Boyle Steelworks on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and Patreon.
Strength, story, steel.
Nice job, Bob. Hey, I got to tell you, I hope you're listening, Bob, that Kyle here says that's really pretty good video. I said, you did it with your iPhone. He said, that's quality art. And we're talking about an artist. We're talking about an artist sitting right over here. Got another one sitting over there. You'll hear from them in a minute. So I asked Nadine, Nadine, what song should I play tonight? And she says, you should play Light in the Dark. Again, off this album. I did do another version of this song on the Christmas vinyl, where Matt Johnson and I, on this album, hold on, let me make sure that, on this one, I did it with just guitar and voice. On the vinyl, which I don't have one to hold up, you think a guy would, for the self-promotional reasons. We put some more music on there. We put some more instruments. Matt Johnson made it sound spooky, yet hopeful. All right, Light in the Dark. Here we go. Well, it's not getting easier. Maybe it just won't. Well, anytime soon. Just hope and hold on to something. Just hold something close. Be a light in the dark. Be a voice for the crowd. Be a light in the dark. Make that phone call. Tie that bind. They say love is Lord. Well, I don't know about that. I could use yours. Be a light in the dark. Be a voice on the line. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hope in their hearts. Be a light in the dark. Remember that moon, it's that moon. For everyone, be aware that the sun, well, it's the same sun. For everyone, be a light in the dark. Be a voice for the crowd. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be the voice reaching out. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hopeful song. Be a light in the dark. Be a light in the dark. Be a hope in my heart. Be a light in the dark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, look at this. Bob says, ooh, thank you, Joel. Listening, you're the best. That's my buddy Bob. And my wife, thank you for Light in the Dark. I played it for her. Hey, oh my goodness. I want to play with this. Did you see this? Look at this. We can actually work his camera from here. We're using new technology today because we got 3 folks in here today. And that is wild. Let me add this. You inspired me to join the church choir at Holy Spirit Catholic Parish. Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you. Did you hear that? I inspired somebody to join a church choir. That's right, pal. Don't. Hey. Hey. I got nothing. Yet. You're going to have plenty in a moment. I do want to show. Listen, we're going to tease. We're going to tease why my recidivist friends are here in the first place. Let me show you this.
In the year 2026, 2 nerds set out on a quest to search far and wide for professional artists to teach them their craft in a quest for 1,000 hobbies.
Ooh, wrong guy. Good show. Did you make that, buddy? Yeah. That's a good one. That was a good one. All right, one more song for my peeps. This would be a lot more helpful. I hope it turned out okay. I hope this mic picked it up because we didn't plug this bad boy in even a little. I'm doing such a good job right now. And then, you know what's hilarious too is that I was going to have it muted like a real fool. That's a full-on fool. All right, last song for the night before we get to the interview with these fine gentlemen. A song called Little Lost. I'm a little lost. Little Lost. There's a music video for this one. This one you can actually find on Spotify. I also want to say thank you to all those people that supported the vinyl release. We had about a week to sell this bad boy before I packed it up, and people responded very well and sold some good merch. And whatever's left over, what's awesome about that is, come Thanksgiving, I hit it again. Very exciting. So thank you for your support on those things. And it showed me a clear pathway for how to, I think this might be the next one on the vinyl. That bad boy right there should probably be released in some way, shape, or form. I am very interested in avoiding too much given to just the Spotifys and the Apples of the world, not just because of my own. Well, I don't like how we treat artists. How about that? Yeah. The capitalism is working well for everybody that is not an artist. And I think I would rather have people come to this community, hear it directly from me. My buddy Kyle is going to help me with a lot of that. So you're on the hook now, baby.
I'm always on the hook. What are you talking about?
I'm a little lost, not too far gone. I can make it safe, it takes much more from me. In a little bit, gonna need a little touch. Gonna need a little assurance, it won't all be too much. Bring a little bread, bring a little wine. Make sure everybody at this party has a damn good time. When it's time to quit, when it's time to go, just you tap me on the shoulder and you let me know. Woo! When they're all gone, will you sing this song? When we're all gone, we play along. Should we stand on faith with more than enough of pride? But I ain't ashamed to admit when I sat right down and cried. When they're all gone, will you sing this song? When we're all gone, we play along. Am I all done? Have I had my fun? They called the cops, pointed me out as the one. Well, it's all okay. It's all fine. Never been too good on your side of this line. Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Yay! Guys, I did it. Thank you, thank you. I have an actual intro for you guys. You want to hear it? Yeah. Are you scared about this? All right, I'm going to unmute your mics. Well, actually, why don't you unmute it while I do this? Let me test it out, and then I'll read this because actually I wrote you guys something pretty. Check. Yep, you're good. You're good. How about you?
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're both
am I
good.
good?
All right. Oh boy. Are you ready?
Oh, no.
You ready for what the kids call the glazing? To glazing. Okay. Tonight is a return visit from two Great Falls artists who don't just make work, they make space. Kyle Doherty and Micah Rausch are artists, collaborators, and community builders. Tonight they're launching a new creative experiment called A Quest for 1,000 Hobbies. The idea is simple and kind of dangerous. Learn new art forms in public, not to master them, not to monetize them, but to remember what it's like to be bad at something and curious anyway. In a world that tells artists to niche down, they're blowing the doors off. They're asking what transfers between mediums, what breaks, what surprises us, and what happens when artists give themselves permission to play again. This isn't about 1,000 hobbies. It's about staying awake, staying human, and staying in love with making things. Come on!
That's true.
All right, my people. Now we're going to do this. There they are!
All right, am
Look
I
at
on?
them. You're on, baby.
Hey, I see you. So
Look
you
at
good.
Hello, hello.
Hello. It's good to see you guys. So,
you too.
I have so many questions for you. But first of all, let me ask you. Here, come on up, Kyle. Come closer. Yeah. That'll get you there. Even better.
I'm the same size as everybody now.
Other than
Just hiding in the back.
I know.
Hold on. Let me see if I can make myself the same size. As a general question, Kyle, what have you been up to?
Oh, lots. It's new year, so new problems. Not problems. No, I've actually had a great time in 2026. I've got to meet more artists than I have in the last 10 years, and it's been fantastic because we get to chat, talk about art. It's just hard because most of, our crew are musicians or writers, so I don't really fall in either of those categories. So it was awesome to meet Micah and kind of do this journey.
This is fun because I can do the 8 is enough, or the Brady Bunch thing where I get to point at a guy that's not. I'm not pointing at him all in real life, but I'm pointing him at him on the screen. A great answer, Micah. What about you?
I've been trying to just prepare for this year coming up here. I've been rebranded a bunch of my stuff, kind of like what we talked about, I think, last time.
Yes.
I have a new website called etherbeetle.com. So I've been planning out a bunch of events I've been want to shoot to do this year to vend at. I got the first one's going to be in February. Was it the Great Beyond Film Festival here in Great Falls? And then
We're doing that too.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah,
Okay,
we get
all
to hang
right.
out together.
And then so I've been just kind of getting prepared for all that stuff with rebranding all my things, and then slowly but surely I'm working on getting this mini art print club going. Got it almost set up. I just need to finish the Patreon, and then I need to start making social media again, which I've been kind of distant from in the last year, but I need to get back to it.
He was
this year.
good at it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had some
So
good
it was
followers.
fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
I'm going to go to the comments real quick because we like people to know that they're being listened to. So here is the Miss Hewitt said, inspired to join the church. And then Julianne Preet said, way to go. Kathy says, sounds great. Thank you, Kathy. Triss is on here. Round of applause. Ooh, sounds awesome. Go Micah Roush and Kyle No Name Doherty. Look at that. You guys got your supporters watching us too.
Sweet.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm going to hit you with the hard question. They're not hard at all. What I'm going to do, and I always like to do this because I didn't give you questions ahead of time.
Okay.
So if you're ever feeling like that's not fair, you can reverse Uno,
Should have brought the cards.
or you know what I'm saying.
I'll just scream and
You can
break
just
down
say, "I
tears
don't-"
and run out of the room.
There's nothing wrong with saying, I don't know if I can answer that intelligently right now, because you're at the very beginning of this thing. And it's kind of
No
why
comment.
I wanted to get you guys on here. Because if you were at the beginning, you can see how it's going to change. You can see how it's going to grow. And I think that's an important thing for the people that watch this show,
Yeah.
since we're all trying to be artists and trying
Yeah.
to make the things. Micah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull this up because
Okay.
it's this is the design that Micah made me for the upcoming album. I was talking to him about getting a print for it. Now, if you were going to print it yourself, the stuff that you print up, how do you do it?
I haven't done a whole bunch of. I print it myself at home. I got a printer.
So if I give you $1,000, will you print one up for me?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
100%.
How about I take 10% off of that?
Yeah, I could definitely print you up something. We could probably get some good paper, and depending on what size and stuff, my printer does do 13 by 19s. And I just got ink for it because I need to start printing off more stickers and other
Yes.
different things to start selling this year. But
I
yeah,
really
we could-
like how you present your stuff too. I like it. So I made a video and I didn't put it out, but I have both you guys are on that wall out there as you walked in. I don't know if I ever showed you that, Micah. Did I show you
No,
that?
not yet.
Okay, so there's the 3 and yours is there. I got the wall of my peeps. And I think what I'd love to do is start, when I get artists in this room, not just my stuff. Because what I love to show off, you can see behind Micah there is all of my paraphernalia. You can see behind me and Kyle over here.
I guess you do got another one. That
These are-
Spaceman one's mine.
That's
so,
right. Oh yeah. So these are all lyrics, and these are all You got the Clemson Nide poster back there. I think that'll be the best part of the show is just start wallpapering
Yeah.
my
that'd be
people,
Oh yeah.
my people. But no, that'd be awesome. So yeah, you'll leave here with a crisp $5 bill. See how it went down every. Now, where do you get your frames? Because you're a good framer.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not like that good for him. I just
You look
my
good.
my secret place. It's not.
You don't
like,
have to say it. Don't have to say it.
It's not very convenient when you want a specific size. It's more about luck, but it's the thrift stores.
Nice.
You go to the thrift stores and you get some like really nice like frames. I have one right now. It's a little bit bigger, but it's like gold. It looks like gold snake scales all around it. And I think I got for like $5 at the thrift store. And it's
I'll buy
like
it.
heavy duty, and it's I don't know what size it is, but it is. I've been trying to think of something I can do.
I think I got one that
Yeah.
you could do, and for the low price of $250, that's 2.50. Keep having the amount. What a jerk face. Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, you got your live on hi-fi at Silver Leaf Gentlemen. Very fun fact. 8 is enough is the name of the Green Family text message group. Much love. That would make sense. Good to see you, Casey. Casey's on.
I love Casey.
Love it.
I miss Casey. I haven't seen him in a minute. So
He's a hider. Well, I saw him when he was doing some DJing, I think.
that's about the only time you can see him
There's a
now.
couple- I
Which
know,
is,
there-
yeah.
A couple of those greens are like mole men. They
I
go
think
under.
Casey's hard to find.
And then they
Tim's
come
even
back up,
harder
they
to
go under.
find.
Tim. One of my greatest encounters with Tim was last year. He was, I couldn't tell. It was just a guy on a bike is all I saw, circling the parking lot at the SIP. And he was there for me, and he pulled out a Springsteen album. And I was like, well, that's maybe the greatest gift I've ever received from, because I didn't know what was going to happen.
I was similar.
I didn't recognize him right away.
Just
And he's just, I'm like, I don't know. Is this going to be assassination attempt? But no, it was one of the greatest gifts ever.
I got similar
awesome.
stories because you always find them like because you know how the Spaceman has like a little it has that like back area, that little hidey hole.
Yeah.
That's where I always find him. He's just in a corner.
I don't know if these stories are besmirching him or making him more
He's
mythical.
awesome. He knows he's awesome. Everyone
knows he's
loves him.
All right. Are you ready? Mike,
Sure. Yes.
you'll answer this one first. You'll both answer this.
Okay.
What hobby did you pretend you were into as a kid?
Pretend.
Yeah, like it was popular and the other kids really not.
I did sports in school.
There it is.
Uh,
There it is.
I like the physical aspect of it, and I like playing games. But like, I played football and basketball a little bit, and there's the one year that I did it. I still don't know the rules to football. I don't watch football. They just literally like, you run fast, you should play, and then they'd be like, we're gonna give you the ball and point to where you're supposed to run, and you just try not to die. And I'm like, cool. And so,
That's an effective system.
yeah, and so I did that, and it just wasn't my thing. I'm not a sports guy.
But you try.
I did, yeah, I
Tried it
tried.
out?
It was I liked, again, moving around and all that stuff, but the actual sport aspect I couldn't care less.
I understand. Kyle, same question. What hobby did you pretend?
Similar with that, I played soccer, and
Oh, soccer.
the only thing I knew about soccer, same. I still don't know the rules to soccer to this day, but I did watch a lot of soccer movies, and slide tackling seemed like the best thing to do.
It's a good move.
And I didn't understand what a slide tackle meant, where you have to connect with the ball, so I just went for people's kneecaps, man. And I got so many fouls.
Oh man. Nice.
Nice. All right. So Kane on here says, "Do I still teach choir?" I teach 7th grade choir, Kane, and I teach 2 guitar classes at CMR, and I also teach drama in 8th grade general. If that helps you out.
I think you teach my kids.
Your kid is in the other. Wait, what's your daughter's name?
Maven.
I don't have Maven.
Oh, you're on Maven this year. Okay. Yeah, but you had Micah last year, right?
I have him. I get him every now and then because
Oh,
he's
okay.
in the other 8th grade general class.
Oh, okay.
I always
That's
like
right.
seeing him. He's fun, and I like to razz him about you,
That's good.
which people really love when you do stuff to make them feel so welcome in their classroom by making fun of them. That's not a nice thing to do, but that's what I do. What's a hobby you're weirdly confident in? Sorry. What's a hobby you'd weirdly confident you'd be good at with zero evidence?
That's a wild question.
I'll tell you mine just to get you started because it's why I admire you guys so much. When I was a kid, my first real failure in any kind of artistry was I wanted to be a cartoonist.
Oh, okay.
I wanted it,
Yeah.
and I would sit there in like Bloom County and then Calvin and Hobbes, and just I would try to draw and and I was so awful. I'm still awful. I know it's a skill, but like to have zero talent when you really want something
Yeah.
is a fantastic lesson. But that was mine. That was my lesson. What do you think? And it's okay to pass on these too if you like.
I mean, for this one, I think like a hobby that I have like zero credibility at, but in my head because it's a fantasy game, D&D.
Yeah.
I thought I was great at it. I think I suck, man. My stats were trash, bro. Like,
But are stats really the point though? It's the story.
I read the books and I like the art, and and I thought that's
Yeah.
enough to like say that I'm a cool D&D nerd.
If you can make the DM cry, then you're doing it right.
Oh, that was easy, man. That was easy. You're weak.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Uh-huh.
If Quest for 1,000 Hobbies had a tagline, what would it be? That's a tough one.
I'll
like
let
you
you
said-
do the first one on that
Oh
one.
man, let me think.
I like the two nerds looking for.
Something along the lines of the more mistakes we make, the more we learn. As long as we don't miss any fingers along the way.
Mistakes are fine as long as you don't lose the digit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good. I'm taking that. Kane. Kane says, also, how are the movies going? I graduated 2019, by far one of my favorite teachers. Thank you, Kane. The movies are going slowly. It's more TV shows now, and I do have a buddy trying to sell them, if that makes any sense. I think they will end up somewhere soon,
That'd be cool.
the TV shows. We'll see. Working on it. I actually thought about, I have a short film idea. I was thinking about doing I imagine that the entries are closed for next.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah, no, everything I think is closed for the end for this year. I mean, I think everything goes in like the summer to
Right.
like fall
Yeah.
is when they.
No, I'm
start.
talking about the one that you guys are going to. next
Oh
summer.
yeah, that's closed. That's done.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I have Liz coming next week.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
We got to get people talking about this stuff. I mean, because there's nothing to do in Great Falls, guys. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
There's just nothing to do.
Well, it's funny about
yeah.
it's funny about the film thing because I got a hold of Kale and I was like, hey, we should probably do something with this because I saw it and he's like, dude, we're already signed up. I'm like, oh, well, thanks.
So okay, let's talk about that a little bit because you both have done this, and I put it in your intros a little bit. Micah, you do the drink and draws, which is a
I
community
do.
thing.
Yeah.
And we met at an artist group. It was like
Yeah,
kind of a
that's right.
writers, artists, all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. So you're very active, and you created your own with the drink and draw.
Yeah, I did. I took a short break, but I started back up this last year. Actually, I just posted that the next one is going to be on the 22nd this month.
Nice.
So yeah,
Is that gonna be at Luna?
it'll be at Luna. Yep.
Luna Coffee.
Yep.
Whatever.
Same time, same place.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. And you, sir, are part of the Spacement, which helped me get my vinyl out, even not just design my stuff. And so both of you are pretty big on. Now, did you do that as a response to there's nothing to do here? Because I'll tell you, that's how I started my first band. Was you well, I'm kind of bored. There's no scene, so we tried to make one.
That's for me anyway. That's kind of like
Yeah.
how I started was with the drink and draw because there was one. Someone they knew had started one in Bozeman, and I thought that was a really cool idea. And I just couldn't find anything when I first moved here, and I finally was like, well, if no one's doing it, someone got to start it. And
Yeah.
then, so I just kind of pushed for it and kind of fell into place after I met Matt at Luna.
Yeah.
And and then
He's a big community builder.
he's a very busy person, and he helps so much.
He does.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
got a lot going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going on.
For me, it was like, I think the best advice I ever got from anybody was like, if there's nothing where you're at, dig the well. And that made a lot of sense to me because it's like, we're artists, we're supposed to be, it's subjective and like there's so many areas to it. But if there's no like a start, even just like with Squiggles or something like that, or like, just meeting up two people and talking about, oh, I like Art Nouveau. Oh, I like, Impressionism. And then it just goes from there. And then, you just build with the community of it. So for me, it was, I'm going to try and join, but if I hit dead ends, I'm going to start digging.
These are good answers.
Yeah.
Fellas. It's almost like you guys do this a lot.
Hopefully more and more as time goes on.
Right.
Hopefully
Yeah.
more and more as time goes on. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Speaking of hobbies, what is your nope hobby? The one you swear you will never do.
I got one for you.
I figured you'd have one.
I got one for you.
What you got?
Tattooing.
What? See, I was going to be like,
Shots fired. Shots.
because I do tattooing.
Yeah.
And
that's
I
right.
was going to be like, okay, I know you don't do tattooing, but I'll let you tattoo me.
See, and I'm down because if we're doing hobbies, I gotta step in.
So,
There's, yeah.
like, and if you cut my leg up or whatever, then that's the experience and the memory. Then you'd be like, you see this giant gash and this huge scar?
We have a
Kyle
show.
did that to me.
We have a show.
I left
I
my mark.
show
tried-
now.
I was like confident in him that like he would be able to tattoo me, and it was more scarification. No,
Well, and it's funny too because people like really believe in me to like do this,
Yeah,
and I've been
yeah.
given like 3 kits over the years. You know what I mean?
it's because of the tattoos. They're like, you have
Yeah.
tattoos, so
You'd
you
be
right, you
good.
know
right,
how to
yeah,
you're an
tattoo.
artist.
yeah.
And so yeah, no, we could do that. Yeah, we'll see.
How do you feel like? That's a great one, by the way.
Yeah.
Two follow-up questions, Micah. How is the tattooing going?
Oh, it's going. It's plugging along, still building up clientele and everything else. I'm expecting now that the holidays are getting over with, all those gift cards are going to start coming back, and people are going to start coming in more. So yeah, it's been going pretty decent. There's tons to learn. That never ends.
No.
But yeah, it's
I have
still pretty fun.
a personal. Again, this is all about what I can get.
Yeah.
Out of this deal. So I have this problem with the ring now because
Oh, yeah.
I've been losing the weight, and I hate I'm also getting this callus from lift because I'm when I get swole.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking one of the things I don't want to do. I don't want to be without something.
Yeah.
I need to be branded for the lady.
Okay.
So mustache on the side of the finger.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking maybe her handwriting.
Okay.
But like, what do you think? What would be cool?
Well, I will say fingers are
Painful.
The worst.
they are, and they just don't want to stick very well. Like especially on the sides of the fingers and stuff. Like I've had the tips of my fingers tattooed like 3 times, and they fell out right away.
Dang.
And they are painful, like doing the whole hand and everything. And like
I mean, it's
whatnot.
gotta hurt her. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
count.
I mean, mine are really bad too on the
Yeah,
tips
fingers
thing.
just don't
Yeah.
hold well at all. So it would be kind of tough. I would almost suggest like even like more around the wrist or something, if anything. Like some sort of tattoo like that. But
I like that it's gonna get
yeah,
bigger. I have 2 problems. One, I'm a big baby.
oh well.
And 2, I'm a big baby.
They have numbing cream out
Yeah,
there.
so they do like we don't judge at our shop. So
We're gonna
like,
judge the size of the baby. We
we
just deal with the baby.
you can definitely use numbing cream, but you need to like put it on like I think it's like 90 minutes before, and you need to like slather it on like thick, like you're making like a good peanut butter sandwich, and let it sit before you come into the shop. Like we don't put it on.
Right.
And then you just show up, and then we'll clean it off and prep and everything, and go from there. So
How-
everyone kind of reacts differently to it as well. Like it kind of affects people differently, I
Yes,
guess. Yeah.
Yes. What was your most painful one, Kyle?
Mine?
Of the
Oh,
tattoos.
This one right here.
That guy?
That guy right there was the worst pain I ever felt. Like the throat didn't even feel that bad compared to like what the hand was right there.
Do the what do we call that throat tattoos?
I don't know.
Unemployable used to be.
I think that's changing. It's changing more and more.
Thanks.
100%. But you always say like people judge me because of my. It's like I've forgotten about it, but you remind me. It's pretty exciting. I do like it has changed. Plenty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
you got announcers that have like the tribal going down the
Yeah.
chin and stuff like that. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Micah, what was your most painful?
I would say it would probably be the hand, like the hand tattooing on the fingers and like the knuckles. I mean I do pretty well with it. When they were working on my hand, I mean they were hammering my hand for about 5 hours, and I did fine. But like when I took about like a 15-20 minute break and we went back to it, and
That
then
would hurt,
this kind of the adrenaline kind of drops a little bit, and then it starts hurting more. But I have like a weird pain response where I start laughing. And so we got back in the chair and he starts hammering my knuckle and I start giggling. And he's like, "Oh, we're finally getting a response." I'm like, "Yeah, it's starting to tickle a little now." So yeah, probably definitely the hands and knuckles.
Nice. By the way, you guys are great. We're not even a quarter into this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably cut it off sooner because, and maybe have part two. Because
you can do
I
that too,
need my people back.
I don't got anything to do tonight, so
Let me ask you.
Yeah, same.
So, Quest for
Procrastination.
1,000 Hobbies. Why this project now? What changed that made learning in public feel important?
I mean, for me, like when Micah came up with the idea, so I can't even say I came up with the thing. He came up with the idea, so
dude. So you, yeah, I'll tell him the story. Like, so we were at Drink and Draw, one of the Drink and Draws, and I was
Nice.
chatting with Kyle, and I was like, it'd be really cool because I mean, I like trying. We all like trying different art things, and I was like, I can't justify spending thousands of dollars to try stained glass,
Right.
and I'd love to do stained glass. I was like, it'd be cool if we just had like we're able to make money somehow or like whatever, where we just make and try things all the time, new things, and experiment and I was like, that's actually like this YouTube idea I've had for years, but I was like, I don't know if it'll ever work. But it'd be really cool. And Kyle got super excited about it. And then I kind of thought that was the end of it. And then I woke up the next day. He's like, so I talked to this person, this person, this person, this person. And I was like, and we're going to do this. And I'm like, what? And the next thing you know, he's like, yeah. And then I know these artists and these artists. And like, I think I know some of them might want to sponsor the show. And I was like, the show? And so I was like a little panicked. I was like, oh, okay, wait. I was like thinking about it. I was like, okay, never mind. No, I'm in. Let's do this. Let's go. And
I did this to myself.
And so Kyle's just kind of, yeah, he's been awesome. He's super excited about the idea as well. And so I'm really interested to see how it goes. So yeah.
So I was throwing I was throwing myself into the mix as far as like, I'm the after show. Like you guys come on here and we'll do the after show.
Yeah.
Because this is great. I can do this. I can do this for you. It's a way that I can help my buddies. You guys are going to edit a show, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Try to figure it out.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
I've edited for years though, so
Yeah.
it's like it's not
100%.
bad,
But you
yeah.
also have a lot going.
I did your edit, so
did.
on your Spaceman session,
Yes.
which you've never shown anybody. I'm crying inside right now.
Why do you think I haven't shown anybody that
Because you hate it.
yet? No.
No.
If you remember, I could barely get down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Like my knee was all jacked up, and I was 140 pounds more.
God, it's so wild. It's up to 140
So,
pounds now.
Yeah, so like I don't mind. It's great, but there's part of me that's like it just makes me feel bad, like it hurts to look at.
Oh, I get you.
Not
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even like it all sounds fine. It's all good. it deserves to be seen. I'll show parts of it, of course. I have it right here.
You want me to stretch it in?
No,
So
no. I think it would
don't
actually
worry
be,
about the warped like.
what I think would be fun is to go do it again,
Yeah.
and then have a before and after.
Well, that last one was fantastic.
You liked it?
Oh, it was great. And then it's funny too, because like I forgot about that's like the last time I heard that last song you played today live, and I like perked up because I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how loud this is. Like, when you're right next to the chorus.
I started.
The
I jumped
opportunity.
too the first time you did it.
'Cause- well, and then we were in the basement too, and
Yeah.
then it echoes so bad in there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, and so he just goes woo, and I'm like, oh my god, like, like an alarm went off.
It's kind of way that's designed that way. It's also, it's called The Little Lost, but I also known as the Ric Flair song.
Woo,
Woo! Because at any time during the song you could woo it up.
Mhm.
These are good answers, guys. What do you hope the audience feels when they watch your show?
I mean, I hope that because like with most of what we're doing, we're setting rules and weird stuff. So like with part of the show, we're gonna do interviews with the artists because I mean, they're if they're like top of their game and they need to be known, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to have them explain kind of like what you're doing with us, just kind of tell us like, oh, where'd you learn it? What got you hyped on it? Like, how long did it take you to get here and stuff like that? And then basically it's just like kind of a quick rundown of like how you do this hobby. And then we're going to set like 3 different standards that we have to go by from the artist, where it's like composition, scaling, whatever it is that hobby is. We're gonna have it so that like they judge us on it, and then they kind of pick who didn't do the worst job, pretty much.
Who sucked least?
yes.
Who sucked the least?
Yes.
We should make that award. Who
Well,
sucked the least?
It's
award.
like that. Was it that cake show or
Yes.
where they
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Cake Boss. Or...
I don't know,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah.
British Bake Off.
Yeah, or something
Yeah.
like that. And they have no idea how to cook really,
Mm.
and then it's like something fancy they gotta like cook, and it just falls
That's
apart.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think though too that with that like there's gonna be some things that like we won't have artists or find artists that do, because there's like
Yeah.
certain things like I like to try where they're just kind of like niche, like different things, like where I know like when I first started talking about it, I made like that huge list, and there's like making like a art piece or composition out of like nails,
Yeah.
Oh
or like,
yeah.
like certain things where it's more of like just experimenting with like techniques as well,
Yeah.
and just
yeah,
trying
yeah.
different things, and kind of bringing light to certain art forms that like people might not know about, kind of like the
Yeah.
egg thing. What was I can't remember.
Oh yeah, the eggs where they did like layers and they
Yeah.
threw wax on it. So it was super cool because they would start with like they would like use wax to like make these designs, and then they'd block them off. So
Mhm.
like you would have layer after layer after layer, because you just and like I don't even know what dyes they use, but they were so
I think
good.
it's just like almost like a regular dye, but yeah, they like masked off like
Mm.
different spots, and they had like it was like a metal funnel on the end of like a pen looking thing that they put over a flame, and it was like they'd scoop like honeycomb like wax, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
they'd almost draw on these designs on the eggs, then dip it, and then like they'd remove it or move around, and I don't know, there's just different art forms, keep finding them, like I want to try that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. When do you guys? Do I dare ask?
I mean, we're what like in the
I don't
next
know.
month or two.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
with
Because it's
something
a lot
like
of
that?
planning. You got to
Yeah.
figure it out.
It is a lot of planning. Like we got a lot of like just building like the platform and stuff. Like we've already started grabbing like the names, emails, what URLs, all that stuff like that. But then trying to figure out which arts we're gonna do first, and then probably even we need to just play around with like setup for video, audio, do like an intro video.
Yeah.
So there's like definitely like some things to get figured out first, and how we want to like shoot things, I guess, too. And kind
like
of the details.
I have some ideas for you, but he knows plenty too. My framework is always like, how do we make it so it's repeatable? And it's
Yep.
the easiest version of repeatable possible.
Yeah, no,
And,
that
like
makes
Kyle
sense.
gets mad at me because he's a total artist. He's ready to roll. I think I'm always thinking like, how can I make it easier on my boys? Like that's really it. Like it's going to be tricky. Like you're bringing every single time another artist into the mix, and we don't know. We don't know if they crazy. We don't know if they're going to show up. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know how they're going to be on camera. We don't know that they won't just turn on you.
That's half the fun. I mean,
Fail.
could you imagine like a brawl like we?
Yeah, hopefully it's not like that. Yo, they
Yeah.
That's not impressionism. That's expressionism. And they just fight it out. You
And
know
I'm
what
like,
I mean?
I don't
That would be a good
know,
show.
like-
It'd be a great show. It'd be a
It
great
would
show.
be, yeah.
You have to buy new cameras every time, but so here's the real. Like this is a big one for me. I always think about this, but how do you keep this from becoming content homework? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't think we have like, at least for me, I don't think we have like one like super serious bone in this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but
it's
it'd be
like,
great if it was successful, right?
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's always
yeah,
great if you get
But
things.
it's supposed to be like first and foremost, it's supposed to be fun, and
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
educational, and
yeah.
like
Yes,
also kind of justify goofing off a little bit, you know,
Yeah,
like learning new skills and
Yeah.
also kind of doing something around Great Falls, because it would be kind of cool, like get to the point where people are like, I saw that show, and you're like, I don't know who you are, but they're like, you know, you're the Great Falls, you know,
yeah.
guys kind of thing, or like
You'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many middle schoolers come up to me and say, "I saw your TikTok."
I saw your TikTok.
saw your TikTok.
I'm big on the tickety talk apparently,
Yeah.
with the middle schoolers. Look, you should follow me. I'm like, I'm not following anybody till you graduate.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not-
that's solid. That's solid
yeah,
advice.
that's
and then I feel like it's still weird.
Yeah.
you know, I've made friends with former students. It's great,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
different
I
people.
think I met like one
Like-
or two.
Kane, I'd like to see Kane again. Let's see. That's I don't want to because we're getting into it. Guys.
We're getting
like
into it.
54 minutes.
Yeah.
What's the most? Ooh, this is a good question for both of you because you're both serious artists. You're
Try
serious
to be.
fellas. Right?
I was just,
So serious.
What do you
So serious.
What do you think people get wrong? What do you think is misunderstood about what you do? Who wants to answer first?
Okay,
about
all right.
me- about
I think most people think artist is like a 360, like we know every single art form, which is not true.
Which is going to help with
yeah.
the show here.
Yeah, I mean, we play around with them, but the thing is with art is like we play around with what we like, and then we throw and get angry at the stuff that we're not good at. So, so I mean,
Yeah.
I've gone through that. I mean, dude, I can't tell you how many times I've just like punched clay because I cannot figure out
Stupid clay.
how to symmetrically get like one eye the same scaling as the other one, so it always looks like droopy. So I've never been good at clay.
Okay.
So, but
that's gonna be the first one we do.
that's
No,
what I'm
s-
thinking too. That you can,
So
that way
you
you
can
can see
win.
roid rage. So
Yeah, yeah. Just over there punching clay.
Is rage quitting allowed at least once a season
feel
on
like
this show?
mulligans. Should we throw some mulligans in there?
Well, I was like also talking. I was like, we almost need like a Patreon for it, so we can put in blooper videos. So like,
oh yeah.
you know, where it's just like showing us getting mad and like, you know, punching the clay or you know whatever it is and flipping tables and
Yes, please. Yes, please.
yeah.
Nice. Mikey, you got an answer for yours? What did they misunderstand about you?
Oh
Or
god.
your work.
That they think I know what I'm doing. Make this shit up as I go.
That's a great answer. That's a fantastic answer.
I'm just kind of making it up as I go. Hoping for the best.
Sounds like every art
I-
form.
I'm just gonna say this: anyone I've ever met that's super confident in their art form is lying to you, man. Like, there's,
Yeah.
I think
think
we're humble
every
enough to be like, yeah, we.
I think every artist has at least 7 or 8 days out of the week that they go home and they're like, I don't know if I can.
I don't
do
think I
this.
did
it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm meant to do this. Maybe I should have listened to mom and dad and an engineer.
I That's
and then,
heavy.
And
That's
then
heavy.
you take a nap and you have a snack, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna go draw something. Like,
I will say this in both of your defenses, both of you have produced deliverables for this guy.
That's
true.
Yeah.
So it's part of why you're still here. I can't tell you the number of people that
didn't make the cut.
will not even make
We're special.
that
We are.
didn't finish the job.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
or that want to
Yeah.
that want to talk about it. And I was about to say, well, I don't want to insult those people, but kind of do. Like
I think that's
I don't. Even if it's not what you wanted it to be, has it ever really turned out exactly what you thought?
No,
No.
that's why I mean,
Right?
yeah, as like graphic design background,
Yeah,
I
I-
give 6 different options every time.
yeah.
Yes.
Because yeah.
I think that's the common background being graphic designers. Like
Yes.
we
Yeah.
both have worked in like kind of commercial settings where it's just like, I hate this, but this is due in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And the client's like, I love this, and you're like, oh god.
How great is that?
But it's just we're
Yes.
able to work within deadlines, and we're
Yeah.
able to like kind of push ourselves when things are needed. And,
Yes.
and I think that really helps.
I did vision boards.
Vision boards.
Vision boards are the best.
boards are a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Um,
throw the unicorns and the leprechauns in there, and then they can
Yeah.
say, then they can be like, I don't want that. And
I
then
don't want this. I don't want that. Although sometimes that's dangerous. I had a friend who did some freelance work, and he had all these options, and then he did one fun one that he thought was dumb and stupid, and he just thought it was be funny. And he's like, "You'll never believe it." Which one they picked? I'm like, "You didn't." He's like, "I did," and that's the one they picked. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like,
Oh, you definitely shake your head because like most of this is just portfolio work to be like, okay, I have had this career. But yeah, when you get the one that
Yeah.
you don't want them to have, and you're like, well, guess I got to find another.
"Yeah,
piece
a
of
different
art for
portfolio
it."
project because I'm not putting that one in there."
Right?
Yeah.
That's interesting that you have to still smile the same. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
that's not the one I would have chosen.
No. But
It's like, okay, yeah, no, that's great.
I think
What
that-
do you, how do you guys decide? You both do all sorts of different things.
Mhm.
Like, how do you decide what gets your energy at any given time? Are you guys far enough along that it can be passion based?
Oh yeah, it has to be passion. Nobody wants to do this job, so there's got to be some passion there.
Oh god, yeah. I think I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to like kind of break it down. I have a way better idea of what I'm shooting for now. But it's just it takes time to build
Yeah.
and everything, and so, yeah, just trying to find your voice a little bit more and like breaking things down. I think that's where I'm at.
I think you have to
anyway.
break down yourself because I don't think anyone, especially when you do graphic design, because like I don't like in my school, what we would do is we literally just tear each other apart. Like that was
Yeah.
part of the curriculum. You would
You put your
you put
project
you,
up
you put
front.
your logo out there, you put your artwork out there, and then you have to say something negative. And it was always like 2 insults to 1 positive
yeah.
feedback, and they were brutal, man.
Yeah, that's
And-
kind of sort of similar
Yeah.
experience.
Why
yeah.
did that? Why did it have to be negative?
Because I mean, I think part of being a designer or an artist, you have to get
Get
over the
used to the
fact
hits,
that
yeah.
you don't know everything.
Okay.
You have to be able to take a punch.
Yeah, you definitely have to take a punch.
Yeah, it's kind of
I always
strengthen your skin, I think, a bit to be able to take critiques because there were some I remember where it just I could not take
Yeah.
any type of negative feedback, and yeah.
I think it's interesting that would be the training. I mean, I kind of understand it in a Marine sort of way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, the world's going to take care of the hits.
Yeah. And I mean, but also if you look at stats on like people who do our job or anything like that, I like for me when I was looking through the stats of like where I went to school, because I went to Art Institute of Pittsburgh, there's a 29% graduation rate and 99% are unemployed.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's rough.
Yeah. So
Any of
your
my-
odds are just they're not happening unless you actually get motivated.
I'm trying to think of any of my classmates that are still doing design work. Yeah, it's just kind of kind of dying a little bit. People say with it for a little while, but it just doesn't last very long.
No, and I mean, you just the motivation is the hardest part. I feel like.
Yeah.
Bob said, attrition always comes from experience. You'll get plenty of negative feedback. Correct.
True.
Correct.
100% true.
Bob has multiple arts too. Here's a good question. We'll probably wrap it up here in a couple, just because you're doing great. But I mean, you got homes to go to. I want you to enjoy your lives. What do you think the other person is secretly best at? So, Kyle, what do you think Micah is best at?
I think illustration. Like you have a really good sense of like line work, which when you like seeing you tattoo, it makes sense why you would do it because you're really good at outlines.
Yeah. No, I do like that kind of stuff.
Micah, what do you think about this guy? Right.
I think he's definitely probably way better at sales and making connections, networking, and yeah, I think he got the business part down of like art. Pretty solid, I think.
It's
That's what I'm
funny.
thinking.
It's funny because those things that you hear, I doubt you believe that as much as he does. Right? Like we don't believe those things about ourselves.
Yeah.
And we, like I personally have a hard time receiving good stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome. I'm excited for the show, fellas.
Me too.
Yeah,
Do you want me to show the?
yeah.
Should we show it again? Now that people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's show that. Let's show the ad.
In the year 2026, two nerds set out on a quest to search far and wide for professional artists to teach them their craft in a quest for 1,000 hobbies.
But okay, say what you just said because my boy Bob wants to hear.
I was just saying that we're definitely gonna have to try blacksmithing and making like swords and knives, and
I got
giving
you
that a go.
I got your guy, and he is also pretty. He would be good for your show. Too bad he lives in Potomac. We'll have to make a road trip.
We can make it
There you
right
go.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was. I mean, that's the whole thing, though.
Bob, I hope you're hearing that. There's three smelly, hungry guys.
Yeah.
They're on our way.
We'll be there at the end.
One soon to be tattooed
Yeah.
too heavily. Come on out, he says. Would love to have you here.
Nice.
Nice. Hey, fellas, thank you.
Yeah,
And,
definitely. Thanks for having us.
I got to tell you, one of my favorite things about this show and about what I do is I get to hang out with guys like you and build actual friendships and relationships. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you. So
Yeah,
thanks for
same.
coming in, guys.
Thanks.
All right. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week and have a good week.
Yeah.